Hey guys, it is D Wood here, back with another look, another video. Before I get into anything, I really want to say thank y'all so much for 400 subscribers. I know that it's just 400 subscribers, but to me that's a lot because when I started this channel I did not expect that to happen so soon. So thank y'all so much. So today we're going to be creating this look here. I use the I Love You Cherry Much palette from Voss. I absolutely love the way this look turned out. And if you're curious to know how I got my hair this slick, I have a video on that. So this is the look here. If you're interested, I'm not gonna hold you too long. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing a soft glam look. Really pretty smoky eye. I'm gonna be playing around in this palette right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I just went ahead and sprayed my face with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm using that sort of as my moisturizer today. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. Y'all, if y'all hear thundering and lightning outside, it is pouring down. Just to let y'all know. I love the Water Jelly Primer because it gets really tacky and really just sticky, and I love that. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer. This is the color 4.30W. And I tried this technique, when did I try this? In my last video. And I absolutely loved it. At first I was kind of like, what's going on here? But I really did love this. Also y'all, I had to go and get my nose piercing re-pierced because it started acting up and it ended up sinking all the way into my skin, into my nostril, and it freaked me out. So I just went back to the place and they fixed it for me. So I'm really trying to be careful around my nose because I don't need that happening again. Definitely recommend, if you do this technique, to make sure that you're using full coverage concealer, girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Shop Miss A sponge to blend this all out. Typically I wouldn't do my under eye first, but this concealer dries down really fast and I don't want to take any chance and then I'm having a hard time blending it out. For this little area here, I'm gonna go in with a brush because I'm really trying to be careful with my piercing. So next, I'm gonna go in and bronze while this is kind of just sitting on my face. I'm gonna use the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. and this color is Rich Ebony. This color really isn't dark enough to contour, but I really, every time I use it, I really like how it makes my skin look in this area. It's just super bronzy and I really like that. And it really wasn't what I was expecting from this product, but I love it. While this is drying on my face, I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all know I like a real bright under eye. And it's so crazy because I didn't used to like that. I recently started liking a really bright under eye. I don't know why. I think it's because I may have figured out how to make it work for my skin tone, because I always used to see it just be done wrong and I was like, I'll never do a bright under eye. And the trick is layering it. So y'all see how I have this first color on? I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, but I'm gonna use a really light one. This is medium warm. I'm glad that I have that Beauty Blender concealer underneath it to really make sure I can get the coverage that I need. A little on my chin. Okay, so you guys can see where I put that color. Very precise, very tight up underneath the eyes. Sometimes I do like it really, really bright on my forehead also, but today I'm not really going for that look. Alrighty, so while I have my highlight concealer drying down, I'm gonna go ahead in and blend out this contour bronzer shade. And it really doesn't have to be too neat because we're still gonna go over it with foundation. Ooh, got a little crazy right here. For my forehead, I like to use a really small brush because I don't like to get makeup in my hair. If you guys are curious how I got my hair like this, I do have a hair video on my channel. It may have gone up before this one. If not before this one, it's the next video after this one. Perfect. And then once I have that blended out, now I feel confident to go in and blend out my highlight. Actually, I'm not gonna start underneath my eye. Okay, so whenever you get harsh lines, you can just take the tool that you use to blend out that area and patch it on up. If you still have any harsh lines, just take that brush that you use to blend out that portion of your face and get to blending, get to blending, get to blending. And I'm using, I always tell my clients, cat paw motions. So I'm literally, instead of swiping and instead of just doing like that, I'm kind of like tapping and dragging like a cat paw. So once I have this whole madness blended out, now I'm actually gonna go in with my foundation. This has been my favorite foundation. It's the Studio Fix Tech. And it looks like this. It comes in like a little pot pan. And this is NW47. I thought I was NW48, so that's good to know. And I love this foundation because it's not too heavy. I don't feel like I'm caking up my face, says the girl with all of this going on. But yeah, it just feels so nice on my face. I can get a really, really glam look. I can get a really, really natural look. And you guys see I started on my jawline in my chin area because I have this contour slash bronzer situation that I really don't want to disturb, so I just kind of blend around it. If you like a really bright under eye but you're just afraid because it's hard to blend, this method really does help. With my beauty sponge, I just kind of tap over everything again just to get, you guys can see, That looks super pretty. And I'm kind of using the extra product on my sponge to kind of reverse contour and really like snatch my face. Alrighty, so for my nose contour, I'm actually just going to dip into my foundation with a small brush and use that for my nose contour, because I don't want my nose contour to be too dark so it really just looks crazy. And because I did all this extreme highlighting around that area, by using my foundation, it's just gonna help to look more natural. You'll still get that snatched effect, but it just won't look so harsh. Alrighty, so once we have this beautiful base nice and blended, nice and smooth, we can go ahead and set our face with powder. I'm using my OG Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr in Hazelnut. And to apply it, I'm just going to use my sponge. I'm gonna dip in and grab a little bit of powder. You want to start with the smallest bit possible, because once you go too crazy, it's like it's hard to come back for that. You're gonna look like a granny underneath your eyes. So a little bit and build up so you can avoid the whole granny situation. I'm gonna hit my chin. Cannot forget that forehead, girl. I don't know if y'all know, but my favorite feature on the face is the freaking forehead. Like, I love a good forehead. I love it when it's nice and highlighted. I love it when it's nice and contoured, nice and bronzy. I just love a good forehead. We are gonna go ahead and set the rest of the face. I am going to be using the Sephora Microsmooth in the color Deep. It looks like this. It kind of actually looks light, but it works, I promise. And whenever I set my face, I really don't set my whole entire face. I really just set the areas between my highlight and my bronzer, or like my highlight and my actual skin tone. It just really helps me merge any harsh lines together. Perfect. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some contour and some bronzer. You guys know I'm a blush and a bronzer whore. I love my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I cannot get enough. Today I'm doing a mix of both. And you really just want to apply this everywhere you put that darker concealer. So on your forehead, cheekbones, temples. And I don't like to, like, you know, sweep it on like that. I literally just dab it on. I rather be able to build up my product than apply too much and I can't erase it, you know? I always like to go back in with my powder brush to help soften lines. I'd rather be over blended than be under blended. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add some blush. And today I'm feeling my Juvia's Place Warriors 2 palette, the color Dara. I'm gonna pick a little bit of that on my brush and go crazy on the cheekbones. So today I want a more pinky blush. Most times I like to go for like that, you know, really orange, red type of blush. But today I'm feeling very pink. I'm gonna go in with Jamata. Alrighty, and then to top this blush off, I'm going to go in with the Dior Rouge blush in color 999, and it looks like this. Beautiful color, and it has a little shimmer to it, so I'm going to kind of use it in place of a highlight. That is so gorgeous. Wow. Blush is literally my favorite thing. Something about it, I just can't escape. Alrighty, so I'm about to move on to my eyes. So I am gonna add a bit of powder underneath just so that I don't mess up anything, because we are gonna be doing a smoky eye. So this kind of just sits there as protection. So for eyes today, we're going to be using the I Love You Cherry Much palette by Voss. The colors look like this, super gorgeous. So I'm going to dip into the color called Juicy, and I'm going to use this as my crease color. And working that closer to my bridge. Now I'm gonna dip into the color Blushing, just to kind of blend out those really harsh edges from that color. And I'm using the same brush. Alrighty, so once I have those colors nice and blended in the color Chocolate Cherry, and now I'm gonna focus this on my outer V. Just to kind of deepen up the eyes. Give it that sultry effect that I'm going for. So for my lid color, I'm gonna go into the color Romance with a flat shader brush. And I'm adding like the smallest bit of that because I don't really want it to be too glittery. So to just pop right in my tear duct, I'm gonna go into the color Dreamy, the smallest bit, and I'm just gonna use it to open up my eyes a bit, whether it be matte or shimmer, in my tear duct. And it really helps to open my eyes, as you guys can see. Now I'm gonna go into my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette because I love the black eyeshadow that's in this palette. I'm gonna dip into Shawata. And I wanna kind of do this at an angle. Towards the inner. I'm gonna low-key give myself a little wing with the shadow. yeah, that is so good. Oh my god, I love that. So I'm gonna go back into my Fenty Pro Filtr powder on a very flat brush, very stiff and flat brush, and I'm going to pretend that this is concealer and just fix that. Boom bow, that's how you fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and sweep this powder away. Before I turn into a granny. Perfect. Let's go ahead and spray. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, do my lashes, and come back. Alrighty, so I have lashes on. I went ahead and did my brows and some mascara. Alrighty, so for lip liner, using my OG Trendsetter from Morphe. And I'm actually gonna really overline my top lip. That's a crazy line right there. Yeah, but that's perfect. Love that. That's giving. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I've been sitting here looking and I'm trying to figure out if I love or just love. I think I'm going to I think I messed up my lip. I'm not in love with the lip anymore. So I'm gonna take it off. Alright, so restarting my lip. I'm gonna go in. I think I got a little overzealous. You know how they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it? I think when it wasn't broken, I tried to fix it, and yeah, now I ended up hating it. All right, so lip liner, Trendsetter. This is the 24-hour from MAC. See, for some reason, I can't get past a nude lip. Like, that other thing was cute, but this is more my vibe. Yes, love that for us. And then, I think I'm gonna use Very Go Lightly from MAC on top as my gloss. Love it. So this is the finished look, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We had a little hiccup with the lip, but we got it together and it looks great. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like content like this, do not forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, do all of the things. I am trying to post every Sunday, So come back next Sunday, girl, and go ahead and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one.